I mean, they're so good in dieting here that you would be able to teach me what is a good yogi diet. Because people are so involved in diet and food that they forget the main goal, you see. They forget where they have to go. They forget that yoga, samadhi is the goal. And we're still stuck in the diet. So don't be too fussy about the diet. Take milk and fruits and whatever you have to take. Be vegetarian. Don't be vegan, because you can't be vegan. It's impossible to be vegan. It's hypocritical to be vegan. You'll ask me, why? Why do you say that? I'm vegan. There may be a few vegans here also. Right? No vegan. Because in vegan, you try to prevent everything. You cannot do it. Because if you look at your breath in the electron microscope, you're breathing in huge bacteria like this, chunks of meat which go in, either they survive, and half of them come out, they're dead. It's not possible. Right? You're walking, you're stepping on the countless of microbes and germs and little insects and killing them moment to moment. So are we sinning, Gurunath? What's this thing? The other day I ate a tomato, a luscious tomato. All the juice fell out and all this. Tomato said, help! It's hurting me. You're hurting me. Don't be like the Americans. It's really cruel to have all these salads and all which have a nervous system. What are you going to do about that? Your salads and your iced tea and all that. How can you people be so cruel as to step on so alive a phenomena as a green patch of grass? That's cruel. You know, the Indian scientist Jagdish Chandra Bose, he proved to the Western world that even a blade of grass, a plant, a tree, a fruit, had a nervous system. It did not have intelligence, but it had a basic gut feeling, a basic instinctual nervous system, an instinctual emotion. How cruel of you to eat the lettuce or the tomato, and you're crunching away into it, where the lettuce is shouting, help me, help me, don't be cruel, don't commit a sin. So then the disciples asked me, Gurunath, then we can't eat meat, nor fish, nor anything, and you're saying don't eat vegetables. Should we die? So I said, then die. I said, yes, die. They said, why? I said, because you must get your concept clear. You must have your priorities clear. First, answer this question. Are you a body and have a soul? Or are you a soul and have a body? If you are a body and have a soul, everything that you eat is a sin. But if you're a soul and have a body, then the body is just the food chain. You switch on Animal Planet or Discovery Channel. Small fish swimming. Big fish come, opens mouth, small fish enters. End of story. Finding Nemo. Have you guys seen Finding Nemo? You know, let me finish this. I'll tell you about something very interesting about Nemo. You know what's happening, what happens to you when you take initiation. So the food chain is very important to know that don't be fussy, be vegetarian. Sometimes if you have a tuna sandwich or a turkey breast, it's okay with a lot of salad and tomatoes, which it's very cruel to bite into. And you see, at least the turkey, if you bite into that, the turkey's soul evolves to a higher consciousness. Where will these poor guys grow? I'd rather have a hand-to-hand fight with a bull or a wild boar. If he kills me, he eats me. If I kill him, I eat him. That's fair. But to snatch a baby out of the cradle or a helpless being who cannot run, a cabbage can't run. And it's like, yeah, no, don't eat me. And you catch a baby out of the cradle and you try to eat a baby. That's more sinful than having it out with a man and you're hungry. Either that the barbarian eats you or you eat the barbarian. That's fine. All's fair, love and war. But don't be cruel, I say. You can't have a helpless piece of vegetable which cannot run and defend itself, you're attacking it. That's not fair. I mean, that's for the concept that you people have. For the concept that I am a soul, the body is just the food chain. The food chain, the cycle of creation must go on. In spite of that, not to be holier than thou, but just to be more clear in your mind, lighter in the diet, be vegetarian. It's okay to have tomato, lettuce, milk and fruits. It's okay to have an omelette, a farmer's omelette at some time, or once in a while some white. Red meat is not good, beef is not good, alcohol is not good. No alcohol must be taken as wine. Is not good. But red wine is very good. Because if you've crossed the age of 40, thrice a week you must take 3 glasses of red wine minimum. It has the power to cure atherosclerosis, stiffness of hardening of the interior arterial walls, and it has the power to dissolve the clots, which may block the heart, and suddenly you get a coronary thrombosis. You get a cardiac arrest. This can be stopped by wine. It can lower cholesterol, it can stop this. So I asked the doctor, I said, isn't there any aspirin or something? He said, shall I tell you the fact? There is no medicine which can compete with wine. I said, why didn't you promote wine? He said, then who will buy our medicines? Everyone will be buying wine. So I said, but this is my mission. I tell everyone to keep dark chocolates and wine in their emergency kit. First aid kit. First aid kit. Well, lady gets depressed. Take out the chocolate. Immediately they feel okay. Then they understand the man. The man gets depressed. So it's for a good understanding, always keep an emergency chocolate bar in your pocket. Then somebody has high cholesterol, somebody feeling uneasy, give them a bottle of wine. No glass, take straight from bottle. So these are emergency things. I mean, I'm unique in my way of teaching. You'll say the other holy men come and they teach this. I'm not a holy man. I'm just an ordinary man. But I can give you more experience than the holy man. I don't know what they mean by holy man. You are as holy as me. So if everybody is holy, there's no word. It's an egotistic thing to say holier than thou and less than thou and all. I think we're all same. We're all in the same boat. I'm just telling you, let not our boat become the Titanic. Just follow Kriya Yoga, follow the correct path, and let's get on to the path. That's all I'm telling you. So this is all good. Have an understanding. Go in for a vegetarian diet. It's no harm. You will not commit sin by eating lettuce and tomatoes.
I like to eat fish.
Neither by eating the tuna sandwich.
Is fish okay once in a while, you say?
It's okay because there's a body thing. Your body needs some sort of a diet of food, and preferably I would say those who are meditating would avoid the meat, but don't be, if you feel like it and it's there, you have to go. It's not a sin to. And Jesus was walking by the Sea of Galilee, and were given unto him 5 fish and 2 loaves of bread. And he brake the bread and multiplied it. And he brake the fish and multiplied the fish. And there 5,000 people feasted upon that fish. And Jesus ate of this bread and this fish also. Today Jesus' body is transfigured into light. He has become one with the Christ. The Christ has become one with the Christos. Wherein did he become the lesser by eating the fish? Nobody has answered my question so far. I occasionally have fish and this thing. Egg sandwiches I love, of course. I'm predominantly vegetarian. Sometimes I like it. Even my disciples tell me, no, Gurunath, today we'll have vegetarian. I say, okay, fine. We'll have vegetarian. Mexican, half-cooked chapatis, beans. Beans I don't like because they make your stomach swell. That you should not. And if you've eaten food, wait for 3 hours before Kriya Yoga. Do your Kriya Yoga practice before you eat. Now continue with what you wanted to ask.